Welcome back to my channel. Today's practice will be the last one geared towards balancing the third eye chakra. The optional prop for today's practice is a set of blocks. The affirmation is, my third eye is open. I accept things as they are rather than how I think they should be. Focus on connecting to the breath and being truly present in your physical body. Fluttering the eyes open. You're going to come to a standing position and we're going to take eagle pose. So you can bring a block to the outside of your left foot and take the weight on to your left side. Lift your right leg and cross it over your left, bringing your foot to the block or to rest behind your calf. You can balance on the toe until you work deeper into the pose. You can bring your arms into eagle's arms by bringing your left arm under your right arm, wrapping the forearms around each other. If this isn't available to you, you can give yourself a big hug. Release your arms, uncross your legs, and shake it out, and we're going to repeat on the other side. So you can bring a block to the outside of your right foot and shift the weight into your right side. Lifting your left leg, cross it over your right, bringing your foot to the block or to rest behind your calf. Bring your arms into eagle arms by bringing your right arm under your left this time, and wrap the forearms around each other, bringing your palms together. When you're ready, lower down and remove all the props, and we're going to take a pyramid pose variation. So bring the leg closest to me forward, straightening both legs. Begin to hinge forward from the hips, keeping a flat back. You're going to plant your back hand and raise the front hand towards the sky, opening your chest towards the front. Lower the hand back down, step the foot back in, and bring the front leg back. Straightening both legs, begin to hinge forward from the hips, keeping a flat back. Plant your front hand and raise the back hand towards the sky, opening your chest. Lower the hand, come back to standing, and bring the feet to meet. You're going to exhale, forward fold, bending at the torso, and reach the hands towards the opposite elbows for a standing forward fold. Slowly rise, and when you're ready, come down to lie flat on your back for bridge pose. Bending your knees, bring your feet flat on the floor just in front of the hips, heels below the knees, and lift the hips up and ground into the four corners of your feet. If it's in your practice today, I invite you to press your back foot into the mat, and on your next inhale, bring that front leg towards the sky. Bring your foot back down to the mat and extend the opposite foot. Bring the foot back down before coming on your hands and knees, and you're going to bring your forearms on the floor for dolphin pose. So tuck the toes, shift the hips up and back. Lower back to the knees, and we're going to take child's pose. So wide stance, toes together and hips open up by sinking back. When you're ready, come back to center and we're going to transition to puppy pose. So keep the hips stacked over the knees and walk the hands forward, allowing your chest and head to drop towards the mat. Your hips are going to stay stacked above the knees as we slowly release through the upper back and sink our chest to the mat. Your forehead or chin rests on the ground. Engage the core, feel the space soften between the shoulder blades. We will be here for several breaths, so if anytime something does not feel right or you need to leave the pose early, drop out of the pose to child's pose. When you're ready, come back to center and come to a seated position. You're going to extend that back leg and bend your front leg into your back thigh. Hinge forward from the hips, reaching towards the feet. Slowly walk the hands back up and swapping the legs, you're going to extend the front leg, bringing your back foot to rest into your front thigh. Hinge forward from the hips, reaching towards the feet. Slowly rise, and we're going to take cow face pose. So feel free to grab blocks and stack them on top of one another in order to bring the ground closer and more ease into the pose. Inhale and bring that left thigh over the right thigh, bending the legs at the knees and placing the outer side of the foot on the floor close to your hips in Gomukhasana. Inhale again, taking the right arm, bending at the elbow, place it behind your head while you take the left arm, bending at the elbow and place it behind the left side of your hip. Interlock the hands behind you, lengthen through the spine with a proud chest. When you're ready, release the arms and legs and we're going to swap sides. So bring the right thigh over the left thigh, bending the legs at the knees, placing the outer side of your feet on the floor closest to your hip in Gomukhasana. You're going to take the left arm this time, bending at the elbow, place it behind your head while you take the right arm and place it behind the right side of your back near your hip. Interlock the hands behind you. When you're ready, fully release yourself from that pose, and we're going to finish today's practice in meditation. So come to a comfortable seat and flutter the eyes closed if that feels comfortable. Allow your thoughts to come and go. No judgment exists in this space. Connect with yourself. Show yourself gratitude and thank yourself for continuing to show up for you. Remain in this space as long as needed. This was the last practice geared towards balancing the third eye chakra. We will be moving on to our final chakra center in the next practice. Thank you for allowing me to continue to hold space for you. Be well.